And again, Sunderland just struggling to get on the ball at the back, but they got past that initial problem, and now it's Corey Evans, the Northern Irish international, plays a ball in midfield, but Tunnicliffe intercepts, and Morel drives forward. Good run from Morel, looking towards Harness. He'll get on the ball outside the box. Harness to run in the box, shot deflects up in the air, awkward for the keeper, but it bounces on the roof of the net and is a corner kick.
Yeah, again, Morel picks it up there, finds Harness, and it's always a tricky deflection, that one with the keeper, really. He's never known where it's going to land, but I was told by Andy Orford just relax, it was going to be a night off because I played every game.
As Brown comes down the left-hand side, moving into the penalty area, looking for Harness. Harness edge of the box, chance for a shot, deflects it in the net! And Portsmouth take the lead! Marcus Harness from the edge of the penalty area strokes it into the bottom corner. On target for the second Saturday running. It's Portsmouth 1, Sunderland 0.
Yeah, nice little 1-2 on the left-hand side from Lee Brown. Gets in that channel, puts in a lovely ball to Harness on the edge of the box. First touch, and that area that's hard for defenders. You come rushing out to try and block it. Great strike from Harness, little deflection, it nestles beautifully in the bottom corner. Like, this is the atmosphere that we were hoping for before kick-off, and like you say, that's an excellent start for Portsmouth and a 1-0 lead.
Really calm finish, wasn't it? Harness is going to pick it up, back to Brown on that left-hand side, to Curtis, back to goal, in between two Sunderland players, a backheel down the touchline to Brown, who stops it and goes in field for Curtis. This is lovely play. Was Curtis tripped there as he tried to enter the area? Referee doesn't think so. Harness falls to the ground, Sunderland lose it, and Pompey win it back, and Harness will come in from the left-hand side. Everyone stop for a minute towards Marquis. Chance, goal! Second for Portsmouth! It's Lee Brown, I think, who's put it in the net, but it is a wonderful move down the left-hand side. Lee Brown with his right foot. Who would have expected that? And Portsmouth play the type of football that Danny Cowley has been craving for since he arrived, and they breach Sunderland's defence. Pompey 2, Sunderland 0.
Well, Ronan thought he'd been fouled, didn't he? Stopped and complained. And then the reverse, and the Sunderland player thought he'd been fouled, fell over as well and waited in that moment of hesitation. Portsmouth just jumped on it in a lovely little bit of interchange.
Portsmouth trying to create a late chance. Curtis to deliver, whipped in low towards the near post, deflected it in! John Marquis! Marquis gets a toe to the ball and forces it into the far corner. And the perfect first half performance from Portsmouth is complete. John Marquis scores, Portsmouth 3, Sunderland 0.
And what a reaction from this Portsmouth team. Obviously, like you say, very disappointed Tuesday night, and then in this first half to be 3-0 up.
Not the best of clearances from Bazunu, but it falls nicely for Harness, and Marcus picks it up. That's a good ball out to Romeo, the two former Millwall men combining. Romeo coming down that right-hand side, needs to think about a cross, comes in as he's hit the very wet area now, and the ball won't roll. So he goes back to Tunnicliffe, who fires one to try and get Romeo in, and the ball holds up, and Romeo stands it up to the far post. Curtis trying to get onto it. He will, but he's running away from goal, and then it hits a puddle, and he can't keep it under control. Morel into the penalty area. Good delivery. Marquis' header saved. Marquis scores! 4-0. No denying it's Marquis this time. His first header was saved. He had a tap in from a yard out. The conditions might be bordering on farcical. Portsmouth just need to get 90 minutes played and they'll win. Pompey 4, Sunderland 0. And they will keep possession, and Winchester didn't want to go back to halfway. He didn't trust a pass going in that direction. Helps it forward, and it falls kindly at the feet of Williams, and suddenly there's a lot of blue shirts coming forward. Can Pompey stay onside? Harness has, he's through on goal, he plays it to Tunnicliffe, great chance for 5. Tunnicliffe, he tried to chip the goalkeeper. Hoffman reads it perfectly and gets a left hand to it and stops it, and it's still just 4 down.
Yeah, great bit of composure from Willow, just controlled the edge of the box, found Ronan, who played a good ball to Harness, and unselfish, spotted the run of Tunnicliffe, great ball, great way to pass, and he just tried to be a bit too clever there rather than maybe be that ruthless one and go and get the 5th.
I don't think he trusted a shot along the ground would have reached the goal. It's a long journey home, I know from having done the reverse.
Thought that early train might have been a bit more tempting for a few of them.
Yeah, I think you could be right, as O'Nien plays it to the left-hand side. And it's a good weaving run and a shot on goal, which Bazunu just claws round the post. And it's a Sunderland corner kick, trailing 4-0. No, it's a goal kick given. Yeah,
he just snuck through there, didn't he? Just wriggled through the Portsmouth defence. Good little strike towards that bottom corner. I think it might have been the puddle that tipped it round the post there rather than the Bazunu's hand.